good?
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. This week I went down to South Daytona to hang out with my dear friend Jenna Hurt. She's doing some amazing things with skateboarding. She started Donate for Skate, and she is spreading the joy of skateboarding all throughout the world. And that hits close to my heart because I am from a third world country in which the dream of being a skateboarder or being able to afford a skateboard is nothing more than just a dream. In Venezuela, it's almost impossible for somebody to go and afford buying a skateboard for their kids. So there are people now like Jenna who collects used and new parts and takes them to these developing countries so children can also enjoy this thing we love so much, which is skateboarding. So I'm gonna meet up with her and I'm gonna let her explain to you what she does. We are here with my dear friend Jenna Hurt. She has created something amazing, which is Donate for Skate, and I want you to tell me a little bit about what you're doing.
All right. Hi. I'm stoked. I started Donate for Skate. It's basically like a nonprofit. It's not for profit. It's just basically where anybody wants to donate their new or used skateboard parts. You know, decks, trucks, wheels, bearings, bolts, nuts, grip tape. I collect it, I organize it, clean it up, box it up, weigh it, and I fly it to developing countries. I started Donate for Skate almost 3 years ago. In March, it'll be 3 years. And so in this nearly 3 years, I've brought over 250 completes.
Wow.
To maybe 11 or 12 different countries on 5 different continents.
So what has been, I guess, your favorite place to go and deliver the joy of skateboarding? If you had to pick one. I know it's probably tough.
Well, my heart actually is with these kids in Madagascar. I flew to Madagascar and went on a motorcycle trip there and didn't expect to meet any skateboarders. I didn't even bring my board.
Oh, wow. And
I was in this random town called Ansarabe, and I just heard skateboards, off in the distance, and I was like, and I just started running towards them,
which
through
is
these
such a particular sound. Too,
just clacking of ollies, So I'm running through these dirt streets, where are they even skating? There's donkeys passing me, and seriously, it was this one street, and that was basically their skate park. Yeah. And they had a rail that they built that they would move, and they put it behind this one building, and they skated this one street. And I went over there and I was introduced myself hey, I'm just this random white girl in Madagascar, on a motorcycle. But they didn't even really speak English, and they didn't even speak French.
What are they?
They were Malagasy. But so they spoke Malagasy, and this one kid spoke English pretty well, and he had on a Megadeth shirt, and we just hit it off. And I was showing them pictures that I skate, and they just took me in that day. Yeah. And we went the entire day. They showed me to all their spots, It was just amazing, and I just seriously we spent the whole night together hanging out and
fell in love with
and I was I promised them I would come back, bring them boards.
That's awesome.
Try to help them out. Yeah.
So what is your what is your next trip or your next adventure?
I'm not quite sure. There's a couple of places in the works. Some places just kind of fell through. I also help build skateboard parks in developing countries, volunteering, and
you can come to my house. I can always use a park in my backyard or a new skateboard.
Yeah.
So when did you start skateboarding?
I
can ask a lady. I don't know if you ask a lady when they started skateboarding.
I started skateboarding when I was 12 or something, maybe, but it was 1990. I moved here. This is where we're at. We're in South Daytona right now, and we're at Stone Edge Skateboard Park. This is Stone Edge's 30th year.
And this is my first time here.
First time, and I literally grew up skating here. This was where my whole life was born, basically. So 9th grade, 1990, I got my first skateboard here. It's a Matt Hensley king size. I skipped school every single day to go sell jewelry at the beach and then come to the skate park.
And look at you now, 30 years later.
30 years. This place is amazing. It's
and you're only 32 years old.
I know, it's amazing. It's like magic.
Yeah, so actually, this place has been now reopened to the public.
Yes.
And not just that, they were just super cool enough to donate what you thought was going to be 2 sets of
Couple
trucks,
sets of trucks,
and
yeah.
turned out being
It was like 9 or more sets of
Yeah.
trucks and like a whole bunch of wheels.
with wheels and
Yeah.
bearings,
Yeah,
and
like, hardware, tons of hardware.
bag of hardware that would put Ace Hardware out of business.
They've reopened it with new owners, and Sawyer and Jesse, and they're amazing. And they're
And
trying
Sarah.
To, yes, and Sarah, yes, for sure. So they've reopened it in with like the old flair of Stonehenge.
It feels. I don't want to say it feels old. It just feels classic. If
Yeah,
that
it's
if that
classic.
makes sense,
It
right?
is classic.
I can't skate anything here because I'm from the streets.
Yeah.
But
and I grew up in this bowl.
we're born
I was like born a fetus inside this bowl.
in this bowl.
It was just like a culture of like skating this as fast as you can and just carving like as smooth as you can.
What was the first thing I told you when I saw you skate this? Like I'm like, you're going so fast.
Like I only know one
It's-
speed.
it's
It's
scary.
literally on or off. Like that's it.
Like your wheels are double the size of my wheels.
Yeah, see that's it too because I like to go fast.
Those are 85 millimeter. No, I'm just kidding. You got like what, 60 millimeter wheels?
They're 60 because they don't make 62s anymore.
And what board are you riding?
So I have a bandwagon now, actually, out of Macon, Georgia.
Macon, Georgia.
Yes, they just started this board company. It's really rad. Like, and everything they do is like for charity. They hold so many rad events. At Robbie and Malachi, they have this company, and they're just doing everything for the right reasons. Like, it's just for fun. It's not for profit. You know, they've been skating for umpteen years, and they just want to give back. You know what I mean? And
Right.
keep it fun. Like, it's just fun
I mean,
and not like
that's what it's all
trying
about,
to
right?
be cool or
I
something.
mean, at the end of the day, if you can't have fun
Yeah.
doing what you love, then why even do it?
Yeah.
You know, at all. It's the reason why I started this channel, is because I want to be able to have fun. Even it doesn't matter how old I am or anything. So where can people find you and donate for skate?
Donate for skate. Anybody wants to follow on Instagram is mainly I'll post on there like when people donate stuff to me. I post on there, and then it's really nice. Like I like to categorize stuff. Like so, Tony has been giving stuff to me for like years now, which is amazing. Like I get all his best decks and trucks and wheels and everything.
Only the best.
Only the best. They're all perfect, pristine. Like I love it. When I'm actually bringing the boards to wherever I'm going, I like to look back and tag who it is so you can see where your stuff is going, like, and follow it. Like if these kids in, Ethiopia or India or wherever, like whoever I end up giving this board to or this, like you can see these kids, like it's super cool, like to see where your stuff
So
is
you can
going.
tell me where my boards
Yes,
have been.
of
Really?
course. Yes, yeah.
That's good because
It's
like,
really
what if I
fun.
want it back?
I know.
And then I can
Well,
yeah.
I'm sure I'll be going back the next year or 2 months later. Yeah, so Instagram, Facebook, but mostly I post on Instagram, and then
And that's at.
donate for skate letters. FOR, not a number 4.
Do you want to give yours or no? I mean.
And
just
I'm
sell
meaningless
cool stuff.
fads. Meaningless fads on Instagram.
That's with a Z at the end.
Yes, with a Z. It's just traveling and whatever.
It's cool stuff.
Sometimes I go places.
Sometimes, like,
Sometimes I do things.
meaning sometimes you come home back to Florida.
I know. Yeah,
And I
yeah.
had to rush over here so I can see you
Yeah,
and
yeah.
hang out with you.
Yeah, before I fly off to
Who knows
Timbuktu.
where?
Yesterday it was the Galapagos. Today it's Barcelona.
Yeah, so
So
there we go.
random.
So if you see her in Barcelona or,
Yeah.
or Barcelona, it's actually pronouncing it
Barcelona.
correctly.
I know.
Go say hi or give her a board or something. Give her some wheels. Anybody can help.
Anybody can help. And if anybody ever wanted to help, and if they don't skate and they maybe just want to donate stuff, you could always, buy something on eBay and mail it to me.
So what's the thing that you probably would say you need the most? What is the?
So sets of trucks is what I always need the most of, because everybody holds on to their trucks forever.
Well, Jenna, it was so nice to see you today.
It's fun to skate. I'm really glad that we got to skate together.
Please let
Oh,
me
we
know.
did skate,
Actually,
but last time we skated was at Metro.
it
Metro?
was.
No.
No. It was Orlando Skate Park.
Oh, we had our BDM Halloween costumes
Yes,
on.
you were wearing like.
I was a
picture
raccoon in a
that I'm gonna
box.
post it.
I was a raccoon in a box.
Yes. So if I find that picture, I'll put it on right now.
Oh, I have that picture.
Oh, then send it to me.
Okay.
Let me know next time you're in town. Don't be
Yeah.
a stranger.
Yes, of course.
And hopefully you can. I don't know. We might have enough light so you can teach me how to write this thing because I really don't know.
Bend the knees.
Bend the knees.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
It's
bend.
not all in the hips. It's all in the knees here.
All right.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna bend my knees then. So before I close out the video, I just want to mention that one of the goals I had when I started doing reviews of my videos was to give Jenna the product that I had that was in good condition after I reviewed them, so she can give it to somebody that needed it and that would get a lot of views out of it. Reviews do get very expensive, I came to find out. So that's one of the reasons why I started doing videos every other week rather than every week. So I really want to take this time and say thank you to a couple of companies that have been really cool and have sent me a product for me to review. That makes it easier for me to do these videos, but also it makes it a little bit easier for Jenna to have more product to take to these children. Also my local skate shop, Galactic G in Orlando, those guys, they know what I'm doing, they like what I'm doing, and they're also a small business, so in any which way they can find, they've always been supportive. So I just want to say thank you to everybody, and I also want to say thank you for watching. Hopefully you're able to find a way to either make a difference in your community or find people like Jenna or even Jenna herself, and maybe share the love. So if you like what you're seeing, and if you like my videos, just do me a favor and give me a subscribe. I think there's some sort of bell thing happening. If you click on the bell, you know when I put a video. I don't know much about that, but click it anyway. Just remember to spread the love, but most importantly, remember to stay young. Peace.